In Lightfall, something strange happened. Pyramid ships would align around the Traveler as the Witness and Calus began their final shape. The interesting part, it kind of resembled a ghost. The Traveler and Ghost have some grand connections, which makes sense given it created them, but today let's take a look at what these entities are and how ghosts could just be mini Travelers. Also, is there a connection between the Paleheart realm and Throne worlds? Let's take a look. So what about ghosts do we know? Destiny 1 told us about the ghosts, the basic information that is. In the Traveler's last dying breath, it made the ghost to seek out those who could defend it and this new city. A ghost looks like this. The circular sphere in the center, this little device, surrounded by a shell which can be interchangeable. Ghosts can change shells if they wish. If you look at the lore entry from last week's quest, Imaru took off his hive shell and put on a new one to go in the city and watch a crucible match. A ghost's job is to find a dead body and resurrect it to become a light bearer, wield the light of the Traveler and become a guardian of it. As far as we know, many different species can become risen, it would seem. Humanity is not so special. Whoever the Traveler chooses and believes will fight for its cause can be risen. The Ammonites had the Traveler and the light. I'm assuming it means they became light bearers unless they just used the power of the light somehow, but listen to this.
You humans think you're so special. The Ammonites had the Traveler, a Leviathan, even their own light. Their civilization made you look like pond scum. But they ain't around anymore. Because Xivu's brood wiped them out. Every last one.
Humans were risen, and even Savathun's hive. Ghosts do seem to have free will over who they revive. Imaru chose Savathun, but the Traveler does seem to have some overall say in this. Rock was talking to a ghost and tried to convince it to partner with him, but a voice broke out of the ghost saying, "This one isn't for you," before the ghost combusted in a flash of light. So, ghosts were created by the Traveler to seek out a partner. That's pretty much the basis and what all ghosts know at the start of their life. Beyond that, much is still a mystery. Hopefully the final shape clears this up. Here's some weird facts and thoughts about ghosts. Drifter lore tells us that ghosts have a sort of switch that can activate a dark version of them. Drifter did this with his own ghost and it wouldn't speak to him anymore, but was able to wield a power like stasis to help him freeze enemies and escape the icy planet. Ghosts, or maybe just our ghosts, can be controlled by the Witness, a being of darkness. And ghosts, despite being part of the Traveler and the physical domain, have some type of access to memory or a backup of their guardian they pull from when resurrecting. Maybe this comes from the Paleheart, but as we know, memory is an aspect of darkness. So that's the ghosts. What does the Traveler do? The Traveler's power has been shown to us over the years, the power of revival, light, weaponry, and terraformation. It's a gardener, as Osiris said. Wherever it has went, it's created new life and power for species under its wing. The Ammonites, the Elixni for a time, humanity, and our Golden Age. It also seems to bring about a collapse, whirlwind. Either this is a byproduct from its goals of terraformation, or caused by the endless pursuit of the Witness. The Traveler, despite also being of light, has much to do with memory, a feature of darkness which can be seen in the Paleheart destination. When Osiris and Nimbus spoke in those Veil Containment audio logs, some of the last ones, they theorized how these forces could have been the same at one point. Light and dark were one force together. Something caused them to split, but perhaps this is why we see, the Traveler with aspects of darkness, and same thing with its ghosts. Either the Traveler is creating all of these memories like Cade and our experiences in this Paleheart realm, or the Witness is. Remember those Scion predictions, Traveler infected by darkness? That was the last one that didn't come true until likely Lightfall. So maybe that's what happened. The darkness is in this realm, corrupting it and bringing about these memory locations. The Traveler itself, though, has its own realm or universe, it would seem, inside, a pale heart which has been accessed thanks to the connection within the veil. It pierced the Traveler's consciousness itself. During Lightfall's campaign, pyramids align around the Traveler similar to the shape of a ghost. Some even compared it to Sagira. Pyramids are built by the Witness's species. We see it on their home planet in that cutscene. So what would be the purpose of them aligning around the Traveler? They clearly have resonance and technology weaponry of their own, so maybe this was to suppress the Traveler somehow. At the beginning of the campaign, they align around the Traveler and the Traveler doesn't move. It could have had nowhere else to run like the Witness said, or maybe it was stuck. So that would be my first guess, some type of weaponry to keep the Traveler there and immobilized. Unless the pyramids have some type of deeper connection to the Gardener as it was built on that homeworld. So while the Traveler does appear to look like a ghost in that cutscene, I don't think it actually is, or is for anything specific. This was the first time we've seen these pyramids in this formation, and then when the Witness opens that portal and enters to complete this final shape, those pyramids merge with it. We don't see them anymore from the helm. I've seen some interesting theories recently, some that propose maybe the Pale Heart realm is the Traveler's own throne world of light, so to speak. There's been some posts on Reddit about this recently, and also a comment a year ago from Infernal X Elite. They say their theory is the Traveler works as some sort of communal throne world for all beings with light, and the ghost is the connection point between our light and the Traveler's throne world. When you think about it, that does seem to make a lot of sense, and that user predicted that over a year ago before Lightfall. The Pale Heart realm, what if it is sort of like a throne world, this place where all the beings of light return to after death? The ghost, the connection to that realm, pulling them out of there and reviving them when they can. Of course, when Kate died, he lost his ghost, so he's kind of just stuck there. Think about the Ascendant realm, this sort of alternate reality timeline area connected to the darkness. We don't know what created it, but the Witness is often there deploying its forces. Throne worlds are created from that area. Maybe the light has something similar like this new realm. So the Traveler creates life. Ghosts brings things back to life with that connection to the Traveler. Again, makes sense given the Traveler created the ghosts from what we're told, but yeah, it still makes you wonder the connection between light and dark and if they were one force at one time. We need answers to questions like how the Witness accessed our ghost. Anyway, Guardians, hope you enjoyed this lore and speculation. If you'd like to see some other videos just like it, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.